Frustrating when, you know, you do spend time putting these fights together, putting these cards together, and then all of a sudden you start seeing critics, you start seeing people, oh, what's he doing fighting Adamic, and da-da-da. I mean, I'll give you an example. When Derek Chisora just fought, a lot of people counted him out. Oh, he's done, he's washed up.
That was a situation where, that was a pay-per-view card that we did on July 28th. It was,
worth
I think
the money.
Most people will say the best show they've ever seen in their life.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
And I got a huge amount of stick. Oh, it's pay-per-view. I said, look, I can't put this show on. And people, like, you're about to probably see Showtime go down that route, right? Where they're under so much pressure from their fighters getting offers from us, or not fighters that are under contract, but first, last guys and stuff like that. That the only way they can keep them is on an alternative model, which is mainly a pay-per-view model. Like Spence against Garcia is a great example of that. That's not a pay-per-view fight. Well, it is if you only want to do 100 or 200,000 buys. But that's a fight that should be on CBS or on Showtime. Huge fight. But how are you going to give them $6, $7, $8 million each? They don't exist. So that's where Dazn are in a really strong position in that respect. We could give them that type of money for that fight, you know? So we're going to be really dangerous in that respect. But we did the pay-per-view show on the 28th. Oh my God, it's the best show. But then you get here, you know, you get Dan Raphael coming out. Adamic, this is a mismatch of the century. It's like, well, he's number 14 in BoxRec, or whatever he is. You know, I could have gone with someone 90th or something like that, and I would have got so much stick. We're going to the biggest Polish community outside of Warsaw, and he's coming off 2 decent wins. And by the way, Gerald Miller hasn't looked like Muhammad Ali in his last 2 fights either. So,
that's true.
So let's see, you know. But people are always really quick to say, like, I guarantee you, after this show, they will go, that was a great night of boxing. Like, it's a lot of boxing on this card. 2 world championship fights, big heavyweight fight, Mexico v Puerto Rico derby, which Delorme Vargas is a 50-50 for me anyway. So, you know, the proof will be in the pudding. But it is, I do find the online world real strange. Like, I remember when they announced McGregor against Khabib for October 6th. Literally, they announced it, and like within a second, I had like 3 or 4 people going, "Ha ha! It's the same night as your Dazn show. How do you feel?" It's like, how bad is your life that the first thing you thought of when that got announced was, "Ha ha! Eddie Hearn." Like, rather than going, "Wow, that's a good fight." Like you thought, "Oh, that's the same night as Hearn." Gutted. Like, I was like, mate, you've got to just get some happiness in your life. I always feel like you should want people. Like when I was at school, I've changed a lot in that respect. I didn't really want people to succeed when I was a kid at school. Like even when I was playing team sports, rather embarrassingly, like part of me would always want me to do better than my teammates. You know what I mean? Like,
I think everyone's like that.
I don't know. It's not a great quality. Like, I look at it now, a bit ashamed of that. But at the time, it seemed quite normal. But now, like, I genuinely want people to do well. Not even my rivals, if you call them that. Do I look at and think, oh, fucking hope the arena falls down when they're in. I just think, good luck to you, mate. Like, if someone works hard and deserves success, I hope they get it. You know what I mean?
And it's good for boxing, too.
But I feel like that's it. Forgetting boxing, I feel like in life, if you can have that mentality, then good will come to you. You know? Like, you're not going to like everyone, but you should always be pleased for others' success. Because your success will come. I feel like that. I never used to feel like that. Maybe it's just a getting old thing. Just thought I'd share that with you.
Well, you mentioned October 6th, Conor McGregor is making his comeback. I have a funny feeling you're probably not concerned with that because not MMA fans and boxing
different
fans.
Kind of audience. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. But we're also going to be making sure we avoid it in terms of timings of the card. I want to get Jesse in the ring about 11 p.m. Eastern. I think McGregor will come in about 12:30, 1 o'clock normally, or a bit later. So, listen, it is what it is. We can't plan a schedule that's going to just avoid other sporting activity, and but it's not ideal. But again, I think it was weak to go, we're going to move the card. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we're going to move it to a Friday night where we probably won't sell as many tickets. Because also, I might have done if we were a pay-per-view platform, where I'm saying to customers, you have to pay for October 6th.
Right,
But I'm saying you're subscribing for your month to get Joshua, World Boxing Super Series, Bellator, our UK shows, and this, and Billy Joe Saunders against Andrade. That's free, by the way. The whole
first
month.
month's free.
Like,
yeah.
anyway, what is it really? There's no real value in us pulling October 6th because it's just part of your subscription for the month, which is also free.
Yeah.
So, like, if we were a pay-per-view platform, I probably would have moved the date. To be honest.
Yeah.